They were abducted by aliens.
All right, that's it. We're done with you. No more books, no more television. You've wasted our time. You're gonna grow old and die alone in that cell. What? Here? How?
Hey, you can't go in there without authorization.
Your attorney is here.
Get those cuffs off my client and get the hell out of here.
Hey everyone, it is Matthew, and I've been away for a bit, but now I am back, and it is once again time to break down the latest episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so let's jump right into the proverbial pool. The whole episode was about Fitz and Lance Hunter, my two favorite characters on this show, so I couldn't be happier about sitting down and turning my brain off for an hour just to watch these two. We start with a re-shot flashback scene from last season explaining the aftermath of the crew's abduction. Which, if you know that you're going this direction, why would you not film that entire scene's dialogue when you originally shot it? I know all the shows and movies have reshoots and editing that is done up until the point of the show or the movie is delivered, but come on, it's just one of those things that irritates me, but seriously, that's nitpicking on my part. First off, we learn that the prophecy that Virgil and the elders of the lighthouse spoke of was prophesied by Robin Hinton, daughter of Pauline and Charles Hinton, the Inhuman from season 3, which is just a cool nod and a tiny little Easter egg to that episode, giving the long-term fans a nice payoff. I like callbacks like this in any TV series that I watch. It's just a nice little treat for fans that have been there since the beginning. Later on in the episode, we learn where and what the lighthouse, which, if you missed it, is where everyone lives in the future. According to Enoch, we know that it is an underground bunker on Lake Ontario. We don't know why it was built, when it was built, or who built it. Hopefully that information is granted to us sooner rather than later. It was great to see Lance Hunter back. His explanation as to why he didn't help Fitz out earlier and his excuse as to why we're not seeing Bobby were funny and a clever way to explain what they've been up to since we last saw them. We are 100% compatible 50% of the time. And I love Hunter and Fitz's banter back and forth regarding their favorite English football teams. Really, really well done. But let's talk about Enoch for a hot minute here. Is it just me, or does Enoch sound a lot like a watcher? They never came right out and said that he was a watcher, but let's do the list here really quick. Alien, check. Landed here 30,000 years ago, check. Anthropologist, check. Not interfering, kinda check. Yeah, he's a watcher. Okay. Good talk. We learn that evil Fitz is still wandering about inside Fitz's brain, which I really like that they're keeping this aspect of his personality outside of the framework because, like I've said 1,000 times, it was the best part of season 4. It really gives Fitz a pretty scientific answer as to why his personality was so different in the framework as opposed to real life. Suffering from a form of schizophrenia, which may have been exacerbated from his brain injury in season 1. Again, a nice little callback to the fans that have been watching since the beginning. I do hope they explore more of this aspect going forward into the lighthouse. But speaking of the lighthouse, the reason why the lighthouse is called the lighthouse in the future is because it is literally a lighthouse. I just find that really funny. I don't know why, I just do. So it's really the last bastion of hope for anyone. Biggest question I have coming out of this episode is, are the elders of the lighthouse Bobby, Hunter, Pauline, and Robin? It would make sense. Hunter knows of what is to come. Wouldn't be out of the question for him to bring Bobby in there. Did promise to look after Robin and Pauline as well. So I'm just saying. The other question I have coming out of this episode is, will Robin end up being Deke's mother? She would be about that age, and it's about 70 years in the future. So I think it's a pretty good guess that Robin is Deke's mom. But what did you think of last week's episode, and what are you looking forward to most in the coming episodes? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.